Today's panel session will address the issue of getting ahead for competence in a world obsessed with confidence. We're looking to challenge 3 key subjects during today's session. We're choosing to challenge the status quo and the current interplay between competence and confidence, and we're choosing to challenge rewarding confidence over and above competence, and finally we're choosing to challenge the traditional perceptions of competence and redefine competence. We've got an amazing speaker today and an amazing lineup of panelists, and we're really looking forward to listening from everybody.
We have got a packed morning, and I'm absolutely delighted to be with you here today, particularly since just choosing to be here is part of what it means to choose to challenge, the theme of this year's International Women's Day.
We have to kind of move further back and ask a fundamental set of questions about, I love the new phraseology in US politics, which is build back better. One of the things that we're going to have to do is build back society and structures in a better way. There's a lot of things that we want to keep and that are great, but there are a huge number of things that we have to fundamentally change. We have, I think, generations to go before this is eradicated, because obviously the wave starts someplace and then it travels around the world. And people who hold these positions, people who have these attributes are going to fight tooth and nail to keep that as the view of the prototypical leader. Not because they are necessarily bad, but because they think that this is good, right? They think that that's the approach that they should be using. So I do believe that there's a change. I think the young people are leading, and I think that women and Black people, for sure, around the world are starting to actually become more and more unsettled with the status quo. And so we will see changes, but it's still a long way to go.
And when confident people, they do make mistakes, and especially when they become overconfident, they stop listening to people around them. And this is where self-awareness is important. So when confidence gives way to overconfidence, it transforms what we call in banking from an asset to a liability. And this is where you could see employees or individuals in general, they begin to believe that they can't fail under any circumstances, and it does become a problem. So the focus on confidence isn't surprising. And psychological research tells us that people who sound more confident and more authoritative are generally listened to and believed in more completely. But that's not really how it is, because confidence is not the same thing as ability. And you would see it's more competence that you would look for than confidence. And they would go hand in hand, but I would look for as their competence skills that will bring about confidence.
I also do believe that, having confidence is part of that competency, because, ultimately a leader needs to be able to share a vision that the team can then follow, right? And be able to communicate that vision and be inspiring in doing so. And there are elements of confidence that help to bring that across. And I do agree that modern leadership certainly needs to have elements of humility and self-awareness. I think that's absolutely essential. And that's important to also create, the trust with the team. And I think, forceful leadership is in a way less relevant than, trustful leadership.
So hopefully, I'm not a big fan of ticking boxes, but I feel like we more than ticked all of the things that we were hoping to do. But that third one is going to be up to you. So thanks so much for joining us, and hope to see you again soon.
What a lively debate and a fantastic presentation. Thank you all for joining, and we would like to wish you all a happy International Women's Day.